Oh yeah. Oh, I forgot my damn phone over there. Go ahead. Cause we live.
And play the music like I want to.
What's up, family? How y'all doing tonight? We got them thumbs up already. How y'all doing? Oh shit. Let's see. I ain't really getting. Let me see what I see real quick with these with the energy that's gonna be presented this month. What? How y'all doing tonight, family? What's up on what's up YouTube?
What's going on, family? How you doing? Welcome to the Spiritual Vault. I am Wunam, aka Nicky Love, your African Indigenous Traditional Healer.
And I'm brother Adinkra, yeah, African Indigenous Traditional Healer. How y'all doing out there tonight, family?
I know all is well in some places, because y'all know they losing their mind in other places, riding and doing stuff they ain't got no business doing. That's right. So I know all is well. But tonight we are doing 2020 predictions, okay? June. 2020 June predictions. And we're going to talk about current events. If y'all want to put your 2 cents in or add your, 2 cents, put it in the chat on YouTube and Facebook. Hey, YouTube family. We got, let's see, Vanessa Bradshaw, Yamoja, Grayson. Hey, family, I know all is well. Okay, now put your 2 cents in. What do y'all think about what's going on right now with all these, where all 50 states are rioting? What do y'all think about that? For one. For two, we're doing June predictions. We're going to tell you what we see for this month for health, love, finances, and politics. That's right, politics or politricks, y'all. Okay, so Brother Dinkra. Don't laugh. What you laughing about?
I didn't even get the chance to read, but I'm finna. Well,
Well, we gonna let y'all.
Spirit was talking to me anyway. Like it got started, it was like telling me shit. Like the
So what
energies.
spirit was? What was spirit telling you, brother?
Spirit was telling me that now that nothing has worked, that we're in the energy of this month is gonna be a lot of switch up. That because nothing that they had tried is working. So like Spirit said, is it's gonna be a switch up. It's gonna be something like different. Like every other week, they're gonna try something different. They're trying to keep the people's attention, but the rioting and the looting, that's only gonna last for so long.
They've been riding and looting since 19 goddamn 50 and 60. What difference is it going to make? Not a difference at all. You know what I mean? So cut it out. Cut the shit out. But Mia, hey, did the lights go out in your neck of the hood? Mysteriously, the lights went out in the whole neighborhood.
Yeah,
y'all.
in the whole neighborhood. Right when we was about maybe 45 minutes ago, we was preparing to come on the show, and
we were making some packages.
And yeah, we was making packages, but we was getting ready to prepare to come on the show, and everything went up.
Yeah, all the lights. So Mia, did the lights go out? All right, YouTube. We do the roll call for YouTube. We got YouTube, y'all piling up in there. We said Angela D. Payne, Joe Nitra. Hey family, I know all is well. Go ahead, roll call for YouTube.
Okay, we got Carbon Acoustics, Pinky Lee, Melissa K, and we got Miss Erica, the chosen one. How y'all doing tonight, family?
I know y'all gonna see me keep yawning, y'all, cause y'all know I be up to 6, 7 o'clock in the morning. Okay, so y'all just gotta get used to seeing me yawning. It is what it is. I gotta take care of the people. Okay, all right. So let's get on to the show now. Mia says, people think that you don't care about the brother George Floyd if you don't protest through the riot. I love to support everyone given, but it's energy consuming. I pray for change.
Yeah, because it had, a lot of this. What happens is, I think with the rioting and the looting, you know what I feel happens. I feel that as the the women and the children, the black women and children that see all of this, I think it gives them anxiety. It makes them feel like nobody can protect them because of the things that the cops are doing to the black men. And so what we see is a lot of women are like just scared to death and frightened, and it puts fear into the kids' hearts also because the kids become scared and frightened of cops as well. So it's like a whole total program, like almost like something. It feels like more like we watching a movie of a slave movie or something where they just terrorize the men and the men and the children, and the woman is forced to watch, and there's nothing she can do about it. You know what I mean?
You know me and George Floyd. When I looked in the ancestral realm, he wasn't there. Now, meta marinate on that, okay? He wasn't there. I didn't see him in the ancestral realm, and he died, what, about a week ago? I didn't see him in the ancestral realm. I don't know. Y'all know I got to keep it real. I can only tell you what spirit shows me. I still am going to stand on what I feel that is fake. Y'all can say what y'all want to say. Y'all can get caught up in emotional energy. But me personally, I feel like it's fake and it was planned. Now, if it wasn't, oh well, so be it. It doesn't make me a difference one way or the other. It does make me a difference when I know that I actually see things like this do exist on an everyday basis. This is nothing new. So why are we acting so surprised? It's nothing new. Are we putting out the same energy when a brother is killing another brother? Last year, my nephew got shot down by another brother in a car trying to defuse and keep peace. You see what I'm saying? Are we going out there the same way? So at the end of the day, we got to get our priorities straight. We got to get our faculty straight. We should be really in the communities as well as being angry about what so-called happened to George and to Aubrey, and we should be making a difference as far as getting our young men together and talking to them about killing each other as well. It's all it's all part of the plan to change. So we're saying that. I'm going to again say that I feel like it's all planned, and as Brother Adinkra said, it's not working, whatever they're trying to do. Like I always say, their doing will be their very own undoing.
And it's funny because the first card, the first card I get is the Tower, right? And y'all, those of you who do tarot cards, y'all know what the Tower means. But to me, this is a representation of the establishment of what we see as the U.S. as we know it, the corporation, and everything is collapsing in front of your eyes. You're getting to witness everything collapsing. Nothing is going the way they want it to go. Everything is collapsing. The financial institution is collapsing. Everything around us is collapsing. The part you see, what you're seeing is what they wanted to do is put Trump in office and have everybody upset, but he threw a monkey wrench in their program because he kept, every time they tell him to say this, he'd do the opposite, just like what he was doing with the COVID-19 when this first started. He was saying, "Oh, that's fake news. That's fake. The COVID isn't real." And then all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying, they getting upset with him, and then they got to come back and then still try to push the agenda, but nobody believes it. Nobody believes it.
I still say COVID is a goddamn spaceship, okay? That's what I feel. COVID-19 is the spaceship that's right here on Earth right now. That's what I feel. Y'all think it's funny, but it is what it is. You know what I mean? So anyway, Visha says, "Greetings, family. I got kicked off last week. I have information, as I have said already to you." All right, share it. Share the information, Visha. Okay. Greetings, sister and brother. Hey, April. Okay, there was also a guy in Louisville that fed the community and the homeless. Police killed him, and not being teleological. The plot is deep. Okay. Visha, we're not taking any call in tonight. We're not taking any call in tonight. Because the phone that we get calling is being occupied for video, okay? So you can write it in the chat if you want to. Go ahead.
I am killing this jug of water. I'm thirsty, man. I'm thirsty.
Vanessa Bradshaw, happy belated birthday. Check out your gift. What gift? Where my gift at, Vanessa? Where the gift? I can't check it out right now. I'm on the phone. Okay, what is it?
She sent you a cash app of $25.
Thank you for the $25, Vanessa. Thank you for the birthday.
Oh yeah,
gift.
we take donations, family, on the YouTube, on Facebook, wherever y'all at, y'all can donate.
Jennifer
You know,
Rose said, I was just thinking about you. Yeah, you was, Jennifer. How you doing? No, all is well. Donisha says the universe is revealing the truth.
that's right. Like we said, we're in the year of 2020. This is clear vision. Everything will be revealed. Nothing will be hidden from the public. So, and we're in the age of Aquarius. So a lot of the BS that we had to deal with in the past is being washed away.
The age of Aquarius, the DNA is reactivating. You know what I'm saying? Y'all better pay attention. Y'all getting body, you know what I mean? We did shows about this before, but how your body feel now? You've been here ringing. I was sitting on the bed last night doing the ritual and I hear beep. So then I said to Cosmic, is that y'all? If y'all down, if that's y'all, let me hear it in the other ear. The other ear went beep. I said, okay, I know it's y'all. All right, family. So
A Center Phoenix says, Nikki, it's wild out here in Brooklyn. We may need you back out here to set things straight.
it's wild out there in Brooklyn. Brooklyn in the house. All right. Okay. To set things straight. I do. It's time for me to take a trip back home. You ain't never lying. I do need to come back. But my ancestor says stand down. Ancestors say stand down. Don't get involved because you know what it is. So, that's like, what was his name? Malik Shabazz. The new Black Panther Party. He with the Trayvon Martin thing. Nicky, come on out. Come on out. I said, nope. Ancestors said stand down. He said, well, we need ancestors too. Well, nope. I'm not getting involved. I don't want no part of it. I'm a real traditional healer, and you don't need my power. Then the ancestors are going to deal with it. Ancestors said stand down because what I seen spiritually, that wasn't real. Am I crazy? Y'all call me crazy if you want to, but I can only tell you what I see.
And like we said in the last show, this isn't something new. They've been running these ops on the public to make you think what you're seeing in front of you was real for a very long time, since the 60s, So this isn't something new. It's just that now the hot button is police brutality and how they always get away with it. So the hot button is that gets everybody emotionally involved in it and pull their energy in is police brutality, and then them showing it to you constantly over and over on the feed and the loop
To
and
program your mind.
to get you very upset with it.
And what's sad about that is now you got, like I told y'all the other night, we got some police officers out here just really, trying to do their job. They're just trying to live and support their families, and they getting caught up. Now you're turning the citizens against the police, and the police against the citizens, and it's going to be a goddamn mess. You know what I mean? So we're saying that it's really sad, but as I said, they're doing will be their very own undoing. A lot of this stuff is not going to work because if you all notice, if you look at everywhere that they're rioting, you will see that it's people of all color. It's just not white. It's just not black. It's yellow, green, purple, pink. You know what I mean? Everybody's together. So we're saying that humanity, for one, they're tired. For two, in a way, even though we feel like this may be something that has been planned or whatever, it also is good because people are coming together and people are just tired and they want to see the change in humanity and they want the peace, love, and harmony to come back to humanity.
Yeah.
So what it in one sense is bad because they think they're doing some shit they ought to be doing, and the other sense is good because it's bringing humanity together so we can begin to vibrate on a higher frequency and change the energy of the earth as it goes through its transformation.
Yeah. Also, like you said, it's funny you mentioned that too because then I got the Page of Cups right, and this represents usually those of y'all that do tarot cards. A lot of times when y'all pull a page usually represents a young person, but it's talking about the emotions of a young person, and then you have to. It's like you said, we really have to call in our young folks and get them to understand that this is a op being perpetuated against them. And what's happening now, because we're in the year of 2020, a lot of exposure is being made because you have, I seen a video on YouTube where these Caucasian people were driving around, and it looked like it was downtown Atlanta, but I wasn't sure. But they were driving around and they were passing out bricks to young black men, and the sisters got the brick from them and made them stop and threw the brick back in the car and say, stop giving these, why would you give these young black men, why would you give them bricks to throw and go bust windows and shit like that? She was like, you're trying to get them thrown in jail. That's and putting their lives in danger. And she really she just cursed these people out really, really, really bad. And she was very upset by that. And I don't blame her because she sees the setup, but they're young. They're not knowing. They're gonna take the brick and like, y'all, I got a brick now. I could go loot this building. And a lot, what has been being exposed because the black people are down there with their cameras. They're showing who's really doing the rioting and the looting, but the black people are getting blamed for it.
Okay, so let me read what Visha said. She said, so the George Floyd was a ritual. That's what she said. She said, Visha said, but it didn't end up the way they planned. She said, for year, balance must come. Okay. Anyway, what the ancients reveal in short is gang America world and must be returned to a third world country status in order to make things balanced and right for all. That's the message the ancient, is that the message the beings gave you, Visha? Because I don't know if America's going to be turned to a third world country like that, though. I think that we got too many Americans here and they're so spoiled and it ain't happening. I don't think we're going to go to a third world country, but I do see the economic system going down. And to say that, to get into our readings now, we're doing June predictions. You want to start, Brother Adinkra?
Like I said, I see this month beginning. Number one, we're seeing whatever they're doing is getting flipped around and exposed right away. That's going to be the energy coming into this month. But they're going to be trying things all this month. Be on the lookout for like governments trying to work their ops and do things like this. This is something that's going to be happening over and over. And then, like the sister said, I think it was Candy Rain. I think it was. Well, let me see, Candy Rain. I know somebody put in here that they had they did the same thing. They did the same thing in London today. The same thing with the knee on the neck, a black guy's neck, and he died. So they're doing the same ritual, and they did it in London today. Somebody had put this in the chat. I haven't seen that news, but I can believe it because all these things are just rituals to invoke the energy of black people and all of that, because they're setting up, trying to set these rituals up, and they're collapsing in front of their eyes. Like my wife said, with the blood rituals and sacrificing people, that shit ain't gonna work no more. That's why they're being exposed for the pedophile rings and all of that. That's why all of this is coming to an end, because it has to come to an end.
The ancestors and the ancient ancestors said no more bloodshed. They said no more bloodshed. That included us indigenous people who were doing sacrificial offerings to the gods, okay? To many, many gods. They told us no more bloodshed. So it is what it is.
And I see this is just the energy of this month is going to be moving forward and not looking back. Spirit is showing me is just moving forward and not looking back. The energy is going to be totally different in the next 3 to 6 months in this country, of everything that was normal, like you would get, that you were just prone to see and just so accustomed to seeing. Everything is going to be different. The energy is going to be totally switched around. Like, you're not going to even recognize some of the things that are happening. You're going to think, oh, this is going to happen because you've seen it before, and it's going to be something totally different. It's going to make a situation totally turn out a totally different way. I see this is a time for this month. This is a time for I see a lot of youth. Getting more serious about things in life, as far as they're going to be taking what the elders say or black people say about spirituality. I see more and more youth seeking this out because of what's happening now, because the spiritual energy has flipped. And so this is going to be another reason what this is going to cause like the energy to shift in America, because the youth are going to be getting more spiritual and less physical. You know what I'm saying? They're going to be getting more spiritual and less physical. So a lot of things are going to be changing. And but right now we're in the spiritual war, and the ancient ancestors are coming back, and they're waking the youth up. And a lot of them are looking for the information. They're looking for the information about the ancient ones. They're studying Kemet. Exactly. They're studying not just Kemet. They're studying Ifa. They're studying hoodoo. They're studying all these different aspects of our spirituality and our systems, and they're coming back to that. So this is just the energy of change moving forward. This is the energy of the youth. This month is going to be more and more. You're going to see more and more youth going forward. This month forward, you're going to see just the youth coming very knowledgeable of things in the past and very knowledgeable of spiritual things. I'm talking about very spiritual. The energy also even though with all of this chaos going on, I do see this may be a month for people to have children to get pregnancy. I see a lot of, because people are home now and they're being around their mate, and so those who are really in love with their mate and and didn't have time to spend with their mate, yeah, the country's opening back up, but I just spirit is just saying that like more loving atmosphere, and people are gonna have time to be more romantic with their mate. I also see that this month is going to be a time to reflect on things too, as far as socially. So a lot of people that have time to themselves, that are usually busy and how the life is just like, oh, I gotta do this, gotta do that, gotta go here, gotta go there, gotta get this done, gotta get this bill paid, gotta do that, gotta do that. This month is going to be a month of reflection and really taking life seriously and making spiritual notes about your life and mental notes, and really just thinking about all the things that you have been through, and seeing where you want to go in life and moving forward in life. This is what I see for the energy of this month.
That's what you see?
That's what I see.
On what aspect? Oh, love, health, you said the babies. Okay. All right, so family. That's what you pulled from that
Yeah,
card?
that's everything
All
I
right, so
pulled is what I read.
Brother Dinka pulled the energy of the month. I'm going to tell y'all like this, honestly speaking. We do need to pay attention, because I do see one more trick that they're going to try to pull. They did the corona thing. Now they're doing the riding thing. One more thing is getting ready to come, okay? One more thing, and it's pertaining to the weather. Spirit is showing me it's pertaining to the weather, okay? So don't be surprised if we have like another ice storm in, early winter, September, or if we have like a, major hurricane. I see that it's going to be one more thing that they have to try, okay? So do look out for that. It is what it is. We are going through a major transformation. Some of us are already in the fifth and the sixth and the seventh dimension. Some of us are still, vibrating or transforming to get to that frequency. With saying that, do pay attention. Do not get caught up in the energies of the world and what's going on now. Do pay attention, but don't put yourself in the mix of it. Stay out of it, because it has nothing to do with you per se. There's a lot going on. It is deep, as my sister Visha said, because what it is they don't want you to go through this transformation. We are in the age of Aquarius. This age of Aquarius basically says we're coming out of the age of Pisces, which I think we've already been out of that age. But because we are leaving the Jesus thing behind and we are vibrating on high frequencies, becoming gods ourselves, they don't want to let you get there. So they kind of keeping you emotionally caught up in what you see going on outside of yourself and outside of your home, your personal circumference. So we're saying that, family, don't let them get your mind. Keep focused on what you're doing and where you're going. Now, as well as we see all the toxic energy or the negative energy, that is going on right now, you have to also look at the positive energy, because I know business is heightened. I know people are, doing a lot more home, doing their gardens, you know what I mean? They're starting their businesses. So there's a lot of good stuff that's going on as you look at all the toxic energy that's going on outside of yourself. A lot of people are not able to go back to work. So they're on their grind. They're hustling to, create something to make money. You know what I mean? They're being forced to become entrepreneurs. So that's a good benefit about all this that's going on out there, okay? So I just see out of this whole mess of a mess, okay, that we're going to see a lot more positive, energy coming into play in the next couple of months. Now, do not make a mistake about it. They are going to try one more thing just to see if they can get you caught up. After that, it's a wrap. Okay? That I have to say is pretty much with the politics. Now let's talk about love. What do I see for the month of June 2020? Love, 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 love. Pay attention. Do not let people get in the mix of your one ships, okay? Do focus on, working together. If you're married or if you have a spouse or if you have a girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever you want to call it, make sure you all work together for the betterment of your situation, your home. If you have children together, focus on the children, teaching them how to build empires. So this is a time when you need to be worrying about doing what you have to do to build empires with your families, okay? It's very important to know that the energy relating to relationships means again is no longer in existence. It's all about one ships. That means you come together, you balance each other out, you build, okay, an empire for you and your family. That means you ain't got no time for arguing. That means you ain't got no time to focus on, well, when I was in this relationship, this happened. And when I was in this, no, you ain't got no time for that. There's no more time for that. It's time for moving forward in your lives and focusing on what you have to do and taking it back to ancient Kemet and realizing that you got to build your empires now because you are at the beginning of the end. So what do we do in the beginning? We built the pyramids. We didn't even build the pyramids. We actually lasered them out. So it's saying that, family, you have to understand that it's time for you to get serious about life, serious about building your empires, and serious about making sure that you're teaching your children how to also build empires and do what they need to do. This is the time that we're in, okay? So when it comes to love, ain't no more arguing, ain't no more games. We ain't playing no games. We ain't got time for that, okay? Ain't no more bullshitting, okay? Being real. It's all about focusing on building again your empires. That's love, okay? um if your mate or your husband or whoever, your wife or your whatever, is not on the same vibration as you, ancestors are snatching them out of your lives. Don't say I didn't tell you so. They're going to be snatched out of your lives because they're not on the same vibration, and they're going to pull that apart. Because I'm going to tell y'all how serious this energy is. This energy is very serious because we shall rise again. The ancient ancestors said, we shall rise again. We shall rise in the West. So as we rise in the West, we have to take our rightful positions as those ancient priests and goddess and pharaohs and whatever you want to call them. And we have to take those positions and begin to practice them. Do what we did back then in ancient times. With saying that, if you're with somebody that is not going to balance you out, like my aunt says, then what's going to happen is it's going to end. Period. But one day you're going to be like, oh my goodness, what happened? You know what I mean? So in the love department on this June 2020 prediction, just know, if you ain't going to balance each other out, it's going to be separated. If you're going to balance each other out, the focus is to communicate clearly, balance each other out sexually, physically, mentally, spiritually, okay? And move forward and focus on building your empires and making sure that you're the role models, men and women, for the babies that's behind us, for the generation behind us. Ain't no more playing around, because you got to take your positions in this energy in this time. That's the love aspect, health aspect. A lot of people are, this is the prediction for June, okay? A lot of people are dealing with some type of energy. A lot of people, afraid of the COVID. A lot of people dealing with, pains and aches in their bodies. And, my thing is always, first and foremost, go to the doctor, get checked out. But if you get every possible test there is to get in there and there's nothing wrong, then you must know that your physical body is going through a transformation, okay? And you will feel aches and pains. These are some of the transformation, spiritual awakening signs with the body. But like I said, go to the doctors first, okay? Do take focus on your health. A lot of people may be feeling like they're being led to just be vegan. If you are, this is part of the transformation. Because remember, no bloodshed on the earth. That means we ain't supposed to be slaughtering no cows and no chickens and no goddamn horses and whatever the hell else we be slaughtering, okay? Really, you're supposed to be focusing on vegetables, plant-based foods, okay? Some of you already know that, some of you don't. But if you're having that feeling, like when you eat certain things, like fried food, chicken or whatever, you feel like, this don't even taste right. It tastes nasty, or you know what I mean. You might get that feeling, or you might
Yeah.
feel like, it just don't work for you. It's no longer conducive to where your body wants to take you. So do get serious about that. That's part of your transformation to vibrate on this higher frequency. So health, do pay attention to health. If you got to lose some weight, lose some goddamn weight. Do not play around with that, because you know what? As you become more spiritual, you're going to become more lighter, okay? And your body has to match that energy. Understand that clearly. Your body has to match that energy. So as you, go through this spiritual transformation, that physical transformation better catch up with it, because, it is what it is. You don't want to be, physically heavy and spiritually light. It ain't going to balance each other out. So do get serious about your health. If you got some things to work on with your health, get your health right.
Yeah.
Diet, my thing is, first of all, I'm not much of a dieter, okay? We're doing the intermittent, plan, which is we'll fast for 12 hours, then one day we'll just eat all until we wean ourselves totally off of meat, and mostly we eat a lot of fish. I got a lot of salmon, a lot of fish, but we've been eating chicken lately, and we ain't got no business doing that, because we got to wean ourselves off of that. But for the most part, try to just cut down on your portions. Do a little exercise. I don't care, 10 minutes, 20 minutes a day. You know what I mean? Do something. If you go to the grocery store, you're walking out and about, that's exercise. So in this month, June, and it's not just because it's going to be summertime. This is talking about moving forward in your life, period. Do get serious about your health. Don't play, okay? So health, and I'm going to tell y'all another thing. You're going to hear a lot more ringing in your heads. Spirit show me you're going to hear a lot more. You're going to get a lot more energy from the cosmic energy. The cosmic, the Jupiter being the closest and the most spiritual planet. We're going to start getting a lot of downloads from Jupiter. Don't say I didn't tell y'all so, okay? Pretty much, that's the health aspect. What else? Financial. A lot of people want to know about, is there going to be a second stimulus check? And Spirit showed me, yes, there is, and there's going to be more to come. But I do want to share this, because what I've seen is based off of what we know from research, knowing that the birth certificate is supposed to be like a bond. I mean, you could do the research, is public information. I'm feeling like that money has to be given back. And I'm feeling like that is what is going to be paying back, taking care of Americans. I feel like eventually it's going to be a situation where, Americans will not have to worry, because one of the biggest things with American people was what? Finances, stress, going to work, being a slave for somebody else. So it's sort of like whoever's conducting this, whole thing, whether you want to call it the Anunnaki or the beings from Cosmos, from Saturn or whatever, take care of the people. There's no way there should be no poverty. There's no way that they should be hungry. There's no way they shouldn't have a place to lay their head. So I do see that the finances are going to get better. Preferably between July and August, finances will be good for most Americans, okay?
Miller Rue 15 says, Hurricane Cristobal is on the rise in the Atlantic Ocean right now. Cristobal. What you think about that crystal ball? Hurricane Cristobal.
Hurricane Cristobal. Wow, that's interesting. So that means when Hurricane Cristobal comes, we can see right through, because I can read with water, y'all. I read with water sometimes. So I can look right through that hurricane and tell y'all what I see. That's amazing. That's interesting. All right, what else? Did I miss something, y'all?
Let me see. I'm gonna read some of the comments. Rebecca Jones says celebrities are going nuts without the adrenochrome.
That's their goddamn problem. They need to go more than nuts.
Candy Rain says
That's what they get.
she said they've been kidnapping people at those marches and rallies.
Really? Yeah, y'all better stay your asses home.
Women and children.
Yeah, well, y'all better stay your asses home. Y'all, I told y'all, ancestors said stand down. Do not get caught up in the hype and the energy that's toxic right now, okay? All right. Happy to hear they soul to be snatched quickly, tired of unrighteousness. Mia says, good question, Mia. Does the bloodshed of our people bring about power for them? What you think about that?
To me, not anymore. Only in the sense of getting us enraged and stuff like that, so they could feed off of that energy. But other than that, it doesn't. That stuff isn't working anymore. And like what we've been seeing when we've been reading it lately, the last 2 years, we've been really seeing a lot of. Every time when they do that, like shit is happening to them and their family. It's not being talked about or shown, but when they do stuff like that, stuff is happening to their family.
That's right. And it's happening as quick as the speed of light.
Um,
Go ahead. Question from there.
we
What you
got
want
some.
from
They're
me?
really chatting it up in the chat. Let me see. Erica McFarland says my son called me to let me know the police delivered a lot of red bricks in Tulsa, Oklahoma. See that? So see, like this is just see how they're getting exposed. Like a lot of stuff they're doing, man. A lot of that stuff they're doing, they're trying to make it seem like it's us, and it's not. You know. Let me see.
That's right, Vanessa. If you're in a relationship and it's not compatible and it's not natural love, ancestors tearing it apart like that. Real talk. Okay? April Nicole says, sis, you talking to me. What I'm talking to you about, April Nicole? Tell me, my sister, what am I talking to you about? All right, Nikki, I have to inbox you about something you said that has happened. Okay. All right, Visha, I'll look for it when we get off the show. I have piercing ringing in my ears. You an alien too? Hey, y'all. You know, it's crazy because it's like you can see these beings. A lot of people don't see them yet, but I see them. Brother Adinkra sees them when we're out. And we was at Walgreens today, and I looked at the guy, and I was like, is that a guy? Is that a girl? That's a being. He was just like, I'm not even pink. He was white, like the color white, like a ghost white. And I'm looking at him. I'm like, you're not human. Something not right with you. You're not human, okay? All right. I can't sleep. I have too much energy, but babe. Go ahead.
Chief Sango says I heard that Hillary Clinton had court today. Candy Rain says, yep, she had an email saying that she was going to sacrifice a child in the backyard of the Moloch, wherever that is.
She was gonna do what?
Sacrifice a child in the backyard of the Moloch.
Sacrifice a child. What the hell is wrong with these people?
See, Erica McFarland says, yesterday I got an Amber Alert about a 2-year-old Spanish little boy was missing. The Amber Alert said that he was white. The picture showed that he was not white. Today they found his body in a trash dumpster.
That's a damn shame. That's sad. I don't like to hear
sad.
stories like that, y'all. Please don't tell me nothing about kids, because I love babies. I love children, and all the children in the world belong to me. And let me tell y'all something. It makes me angry. It makes me very angry that we have, the level of hate and destruction and inhumane crimes that we commit, that people commit against children. I mean, really, that's one time, well, I will do rituals. That's the only time I will do a ritual. If they hurt a child, I will do a ritual to kill them. If they hurt a child, I will do spiritual rituals to take their souls out of their body. If they hurt a child, children are precious jewels that are sent by the ancestors. They are gifts to us, not for you to take their lives or destroy them or kill them. And if you don't want them, give them to somebody, because a lot of people don't have children. See, that's why y'all can't tell me stuff like that, because I start getting mad, because I love babies too, especially little baby. No. Y'all don't lost your goddamn minds. I don't want to hear that shit. All right.
Ascent Phoenix says, I remember when Nicky predicted the earthquake and the tremors that hit New York City back in 2011.
Who said that?
Ascent of Phoenix.
Yeah, remember, you remember that? And remember, son that was joking me, talking about, Nicky, when did you say the next earthquake was going to come? Remember that? And they kept playing it over and over again. When I woke up, y'all, I felt like Michael Jackson, y'all. They was hitting me on Facebook. They was calling my phone. Nicky, you said that was going to happen. Nah, you wanted to joke and downplay my shit like I didn't know what I was talking about. Y'all got to know. I've been here billions of years. I've been on this earth for a long time. Coming back to bring the messages. I'm just a messenger. All I do is pass the message.
Rebecca Jones says aliens probably next. Like
What?
I don't know. The aliens gonna pop up next week probably. Hold on, let me see. Ashay Twice says, "Peace, family. It's been a while, but I'm here, and I give thanks." Ashay.
Hi, Earthelina. I was waiting for your call. What happened? I set a time aside for you. You didn't call me, my sister. Anyway, I'm not surprised that you seen that portal. She said I was driving today and seen a portal open. Spirit redirected me. So, it's funny because tonight when the lights went out, I kind of felt that was coming from the cosmic energy. Did you?
No, I didn't even think because my mind was focused on like, damn, we was getting ready to do the other stuff for the business.
I felt like it was cosmic energy, like they was going around testing, like doing stuff. So you know what?
I did feel like there was some kind of other shit they was running though, like something
Yeah.
they was doing. But you just made me think about 2 weeks ago we was driving. We was driving down one of the main highways here in Georgia, right? And it was sprinkling, but it wasn't raining and thundering and lightning. And then all of a sudden, we heard a boom in the sky, but it wasn't like a thunder like you know how lightning striking something. It was like it sounded like something was being shot, it almost sounded like those movies when we watch when they're shooting lasers and shit. That's what it was like. Doom, 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 doom. That's what it sounded like, and I never heard that coming from the sky before. I've only heard that shit in movies, and I noticed every time it rains, it's like it's something going on in the sky, and it's like, and you hear it. One morning we was sleeping, and we heard it was about, I don't know what it was, about like 5 or 4, and it was like doo 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 doo. And I'm like, I didn't want to say. I was like, damn, this shit sounds like I had to wake up because I'm thinking I'm dreaming.
And it's real.
And it was still going doo 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 doo, and it sounded like lasers and shit shooting in the damn sky. That shit was weird, but I know in here in Georgia it happens. It happens when it's raining, and it's not. And we've been outside and we'll see lightning flash across the sky, and it's not lightning, but it look. You know how lightning comes down and it strikes, or it comes down and you see the crackle or whatever. Mm-hmm. It's not that type of flash. It's like a straight flash across, like somebody just flashed the light and it shoots across the sky. So it's been weird shit, but it's so much going on, chaotic. They're trying to keep your head down in these phone books that you're not paying attention to what's going on up there.
That's right. Y'all better pay attention. All right. Selena says the portal was very vivid green color. Okay. Stephen Mills says, I heard there's an eclipse tomorrow night. And that's what Visha was saying. There's a lot of cosmic events coming on. Why is that blurry? That looks blurry right
That's
there.
because you probably had your fingerprint on it thing. Let me see.
No, there it goes. It's like going back and forth. All right. So the portal, 4 children were shot out at beach. See what I'm saying? See, come on now. See, I can't. You said they were shot at your beach? Okay.
Yeah, it did sound like Gallagher. No shit, no lies. It sounded like Gallagher. Pay attention. I want everybody on here tonight, cause we got about 43 people on YouTube. Everybody, all of y'all, just pay attention to that. Pay attention to what y'all seeing. Pay attention to the sky. Pay attention to when you're outside. Pay attention to the people around you. Just pay attention. Get your head out of the phones when you're going somewhere and doing something, and pay attention to everything around you. Pay attention, because if you pay attention, you're gonna start hearing this shit and seeing it. And like the lightning and thunder when it rains, it's not sounding like normal. It's sounding like boom, doo, doo. It's like it sound like the sound almost is like it has almost a muffled sound.
Now, speaking of weather, Brother Dick, what you see for the weather to come? Somebody already said there was a hurricane that was coming, and this hurricane was called, what was it again?
Crystal ball.
Crystal ball.
Crystal ball. So what every after it was it gonna what after it was gonna wash away things and make everything clear? What's it gonna do?
Okay, so for the weather aspect of it, family, certain places, okay, certain places, certain states, you're gonna be getting hit by some more tornadoes. But what Spirit is showing me that these tornadoes are not going to be normal. They're not going to be normal, okay? Remember, we are coming into June. You know, the summer solstice is coming up, family. Let me just say this to you all. We're getting ready to see some crazy type of weather, okay? Be surprised if you see some more storms, and these storms start bringing down. What's that noise? These storms start bringing down baseball size. What do you call those?
Hell.
Hail. Right. That's right. Don't be surprised, because it's coming. All right?
Ooh man, we used to get them a lot in Texas.
And
Bro.
I see another earthquake coming.
Oh shit, to Cali or somewhere else.
Somewhere in the Midwest. Okay? I'm going to see if I can see exactly where it's going to be. But it's going to be. Something's going to go down. They just showed me Arizona. Okay? Something's going to go down in Arizona. Y'all, there's going to be a very, very hot few, maybe a week or two coming down the East Coast. I'm going to say from New York, all the DMV area, all the way down to Florida, there's going to be like a heat wave that's going to come. And Spirit is showing me the end of June, the beginning of July, okay? So there's going to be like a heat wave that's going to come through. So do get ready. You better have some AC, okay? Okay. Thank you for the $6 donation, Mia. Thank you.
Yeah, Mia, thanks.
Okay, so the weather is going to be kind of, like I told y'all years ago, you're not going to know winter from summer. You're going to get some cold months and there's going to be a heat wave. But some people are going to be surprised, like, it's summertime. Why is it cold? Like why is it cold? But Spirit is also showing me, they keep showing me the visions of just wind. Like, we're going to see a lot of wind, a lot of hurricane energy. Some of it's going to be without rain, but we're going to have a lot more windy days coming where you're going to see wind. But the catch to this is the wind is not coming from nature. It's not coming from nature. It's coming from some energy that's coming from the cosmos. So you're going to start seeing a lot more, and that's all over the United States, okay?
Divine Warrior says ringing in the ear nonstop.
All right. Rita Black says, in Montreal, Quebec, global financial reset in effect. I saw shooting star fizzle last night. Really? Wow.
Rebecca Jones says I've been having a lot of dreams about my maternal grandmother's house, and she died in her house from cancer 16 years ago. Whenever I feel threatened, those dreams come to me constantly.
What dreams?
Of her grandmother's house.
That basically your grandmother trying to tell you that she's going to comfort you. That's what I see, okay? All right, Bisha, we'll talk. Preferably tomorrow, because I know after we get off of here, I'm going to bed. So we'll talk if you want to do it tomorrow. I live in North Carolina. Early am lately hearing thunder. You are? See? I see major tsunami too, sis.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So when it rains, y'all, just sit there and pay attention to how it sounds, the thunder and the lightning. If it's doing that, just pay attention and see what y'all see. What?
We watched a movie last night called Underwater.
Oh yeah. Y'all got to see that. It's called Underwater.
Go
Yeah.
watch it. Underwater. It's on Netflix. As I told y'all before, there's cities under the sea. I told y'all there's a lot of cities under the sea, but go watch Underwater. I keep seeing another tsunami, and I keep seeing it come to China. Okay? I keep seeing a tsunami come to China. Something's going to go on in Iran, too. I don't know if it's going to be an earthquake. It might be an earthquake in Iran.
And that's where we seen that video from too. Matter of fact, we seen a video what I was talking about. That it was in that video. You said that was Iran, right? It was a video a guy sent where they were like, you were seeing them their fighter jets was trying to shoot down a spacecraft, and it was going. They were shooting all these missiles and things at it, or whatever they were shooting. It seemed like they have some advanced like fighter jets or something. They had to get it from that. All these world governments have to be working together, because I never seen this type of shit flying out. They was trying to shoot this ship down, and they was missing it. It was just running around in a circle like this, and they couldn't hit it. They was shooting hundreds of whatever they was shooting at it. They was missing it, and it sounded just like what I was describing when the noises that I hear during the rain sometimes.
Hi, Majestic Ra.
Y'all be on the lookout for that, because that may be in correlation to what's gonna happen in Iran. Like that might be why the earthquake is coming, because they're going to war with these beings, and they're not gonna win. They don't even have the technology to fight them.
They sure don't. They don't have the high tech lasers. Okay. Any questions, y'all, before we get off of here? Y'all got any questions?
See, Felicia and Jarvis says, Brother Adinkra, today, walking into work at 11 p.m., the sky was flashing. I wasn't sure if it was a firecracker or thunder. The lightning was scattered like a spider web. Erica McFarland says, we got another curfew. Walmart closed down at 6 tonight.
That's it. That's what I wanted to ask everybody. Did Walmart close down in your neck of the hood?
Walmart is closed, like it ain't even open up here in Georgia.
They closed it at 5 o'clock. They ain't playing. But everybody's saying, oh, that's because we don't want to riot. They don't. First of all, my thing is they're lying. I don't believe that bullshit. They're closing the Walmarts for a reason. And it ain't because of no goddamn riot. Because most of the riots are taking place in the cities, not in the suburbs. So why are you closing the Walmarts? There's more to that. And I'm going to tap into it. And when I figure it out, or when Spirit shows me, I'm going to let you know.
I feel like it got something to do with the food. I don't know, like this food supply or something. I don't know. It's just something ain't right with that.
Yeah, like something not right, ancestors, but we're going to find out.
Nisha Danny says FEMA. I guess it's a question mark.
Well, you know, they had this story years ago going around, a conspiracy theory that Walmart was going to be the FEMA camp, the whole people when all of this stuff goes down. Now, you know, in every city right now, there's a whole bunch of National Guard in the cities, okay? So everybody's thinking that they're getting ready to implement the martial law, okay? I don't know how true it is. I don't want to say it's not true. I don't want to say, you know what I mean? It is true. I just know that you just stay in your goddamn house and mind your black-owned business and stay in your house and don't get caught up in the energy. Unless you got to go out for food or you got to go to work, stay out of that arena right there, especially if you're spiritual, because another thing, too, they don't want you to go through your spiritual transformation. Mm-hmm. And the physical body is going through a spiritual transformation, okay?
Erica McFarland says, we have not had riots in my area. Curfew in NYC from 8 p.m. to 5. It says, Candy Rain says, Walmart is about to lose the contract with the government to Amazon.
That's what you see, that's what you know for sure, Candy Rain? Because I think Walmart is kind of neck to neck with Amazon, but Amazon just started doing food, but I don't know. I don't know.
Do you see? Oh, somebody said, "What about Kenya Oliver says, "What about Cali?" Do you see something with Cali?
Cali still got an earthquake coming to Cali.
That's what I asked you when you was like
Yeah,
you
they,
said the Midwest. They got
yeah,
enough.
the
They got
Midwest,
earthquake
they
coming.
still got an earthquake coming. I see a major earthquake coming for that area. Yeah, I do.
Cause that when you said earthquake, that's why I picked up Cali. But you said it was in the Midwest. The one they was showing you
And
was in
so
the Midwest.
it's a very possible be like a long stretch of the Midwest that you're gonna see an earthquake come. Yep. Any more questions? Let me go over here to. Keisha says, "Now I
The
love it in a white affluent suburb. I live in a white affluent
suburb.
suburb in Charlotte on a lake. We food, but the city downtown is closed. But we have community farm and lake and dude house. So we good. Oh, we good. Okay, you goddamn spell check, right? All right. So I have been experiencing high strange energy. Vanessa, you're another spiritual one, so I'm not surprised. Okay.
I don't
Rita
know.
Black, look at wait. She said, look at yes in New York they closed before. Rita, you said look at Amazon. What's going on with Amazon? I know they've been mixing up my goddamn packages and dropping them off at the wrong house. They better fix it.
Somebody said, "Do you see any bad weather in Boston?"
Boston. You know, Boston got a lot of energy, a lot of karma coming back to Boston. This you gotta push it up. Boston has a lot of energy that I see. What is that?
These messages coming through.
All right, so Boston. Let me see what I see for Boston. What do I see for
God
Boston?
damn.
I see some heat waves coming up to Boston. See, y'all used to having really cold weather, but the spirit about to trick y'all this year. Y'all gonna have some hot, humid weather up in Boston, New York, up Connecticut, all of that area up there is getting ready to see some hot weather, and it's gonna be humid, and y'all gonna be surprised because y'all be like, "Oh, I ain't never been this hot before." This year it is gonna be.
This. I feel like this goes back to the Morris stuff
How
right
long you
here,
been on?
cause that hour right under an hour. See, I feel like this all goes back to the Morris stuff that we seen. This right here. Why is the presidential seal missing?
Why is the presidential seal missing? You know, a couple of shows before this, we talked about the Moors coming back. And, you know, we actually told a few of you all, when this was on a conference call, we told a few to go check out our brother Asir. He's the most knowledgeable one that I like to recommend, our brother Asir
Duke of
Dugateers,
Tears.
when it comes down to this knowledge. I just love the way my brother breaks it down. And to me, I have more patience to listen to him than anybody else because he educates you.
I respect what he does so much.
Right. So I mean he educates you, and I'm not afraid to learn from anybody else. I'm always be spiritual, but when it comes down to stuff like that, I'm not
But
really much of a historian. But he's the one I would recommend. So go check him out on YouTube. His name is Asir, the Duke of Tears. A lot of you already know him, but when it comes to the more stuff, go check him out. He will break it down now.
and his spirit, I don't know. I feel like my spirit with him is I feel that brother is spiritually upright.
Oh, he's definitely spiritually
Because
upright.
a lot
Very
of a lot
spiritually
of a
upright.
lot of these brothers out here debating and going back and forth with each other and teaching, they're not spiritually upright. They're not fit to teach.
No, that brother's a very good brother, very righteous brother, and very, you know, like he said, spiritually upright. So definitely want to go check him out. And he will break down to you more about the Moorish stuff. I love the way he breaks it down. And it actually tied into what we were talking about a while back when I felt like the Moors is here, taking over, coming back, even down to the Federal Reserve. They're telling them, hey, you need to pay these people their money. That's their birth certificate. Like I said, it goes deeper. But if you want to get a more clear understanding about the Moors and the history, then go check out our brother Asir Dugateers on YouTube, okay? And he has a Facebook page too, so go check him out on Facebook. But I think that's one of the reasons why the president's seal is not there, okay?
Yeah. You know, and Chief Shango says there's new Ebola cases in Africa.
I didn't hear about that. That shows you how much I stay on the news because I don't want to hear
I don't even know
toxic
if that.
shit.
I don't even know if that's true. That Africa's been exposing a lot of shit they've been putting out about them isn't true.
Isn't true, right?
Yeah, but it could be. You know, who am I? Uh, Kenya Oliver says thank you, cause they're going crazy out here. I just hope San Andreas, cause I just hope it's San Andreas, cause we effed.
Mhm.
Felicia and Gerard says Sears, JCPenney, and Kmart are shutting down. Maybe Walmart is relaxing due to the decreased competition. Shit, Walmart put all of them out of business.
Who?
Walmart put a lot of like Sears and J.C. Penney's and Kmart. They put a lot of them out of business because the
JC
way they.
Penney's still open though, but they're gonna be next.
Yeah, J.C. Penney's down here is still open.
Yeah, it's open. Macy's closed down in certain parts, not everywhere, but Macy's is still open. So yeah, there's still a couple of them open, but
Yeah, Sear, Chief Shango. Yeah, he did used to be on Blog Talk. Sear.
yeah,
They, so I used to listen to his stuff too a lot. But they were doing shit to like they would like knock him off of air when he get ready to when he would come on. They would like I don't know one time he was trying to do his show and set it up, and he said he went outside and his damn internet wire was cut outside.
shit. Who's trying? Let me see who this is, y'all. Hold on for a minute. Hold on. Who's David? Somebody wants to join. You want to bring them
Nah, I don't know. We're gonna get off here.
in? Okay. All right. David Cooper. I don't know if you pressed that by mistake, but he don't want to bring you in.
We getting ready to get off of here.
His name is Bay, so he probably wants to share something about the Moorish.
Well, then bring him in then.
No, he's not on there no more.
He's not on there?
Oh, yes,
Okay.
he is so true. Oh, David Cooper, did you mean to press that? Did you mean to press that right there? He might have did it by mistake. All leaders are part of Masonic order. Will they be overthrown? There's a worldwide conference going on with all the world leaders, right? Now, not all the world leaders are in Masonic order. Trust me when I tell you. Just like our fellow brother, our elder brother, Robert Mugabe wasn't a Mason. Okay? All right. Any more questions?
Nah, what you call it says, Renee says there's a new movie on Netflix called Space Force with Steve Carell. Yeah, we was talking about that. I don't know if it came out yet though. Remember
Is
we
it
was
out?
talking about because
Yeah,
we said we
we
was gonna
supposed
watch
to
it.
Did it come out yet? All right, family. Well, we over. We got an hour.
Yeah,
Time
we
to get
over
off.
an hour.
All right, y'all. Been nice. Been fun. You know what I mean?
Been real.
Been real.
Look, you got
Alexa, who asked you to put your goddamn 2 cents in here? We ain't going to sleep yet. We said we're getting off the damn show. What you talking about over there?
Alexa.
Every time, Alexa always like to talk. Alexa, you hungry?
Here's the skill best recipes by Unilever.
Y'all hear? Y'all hear Alexa?
Accessing the best recipe skill right now.
You the black who they killed Robert Mugabe in China? You think so? I don't know about that.
I know.
I gotta read that.
I don't be,
I did hear that, but I don't. I remember if I correctly, I didn't see it. Robert Mugabe is old. He was like 90 something.
Yeah, he was on.
Yeah, I think his contract was up. You know what I mean? All right, family, we're about to get off of here. Got to go. It's been nice. Thank you for tuning in to the Spiritual Vault. I am Wunam, a.k.a. Nicky Love, your African Indigenous Traditional Healer.
And our brother Adinkra, your African Indigenous Traditional Healer. Peace and blessings, family. See y'all next time.
And because Brother Adinkra lost his phone, we can't play no music. Blame it on him, y'all, because y'all can't hear Magic Spell. Y'all can't hear, Love Is, because he lost his phone.
Well,
And it makes it so boring when you don't have no music to begin and end with, Brother Adinkra.
But it's cool because I don't be in the camera. I don't be looking at the phone. Now I can focus on other stuff right now. until like.
Nah. That bullshit. Did you lose your phone before? Then you lose another phone.
Nah, I broke it last time.
Okay.
No, you know I dropped it in the toilet. Damn. Yeah, it fell out my pocket and fell in it because I had the I don't know, a hoodie
He'd lose
on.
his head if it wasn't on his shoulders, y'all. He would lose his head if it wasn't on his shoulders.
Pinky
Okay.
Lee says, no music.
Hey, Pinky Lee, blame it on Brother Adinkra. I'm sorry because I got both of my phones occupied because he lost his.
Candy Rain says, can y'all look into my question next time y'all come on about the King of Britain?
What about the King of Britain? Real quick, we'll do it before we go. What about the King of Britain?
I think I guess she meant I hate so you see. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. You see about, I guess she was asking, what do you see about the new king of Britain, Queen Elizabeth stepping down? What do you see about that?
When we was talking about that the other night when she was overthrown,
She was forced out or whatever you want to call it.
it's just time. And that's what we was talking about. It's probably a Moor that's coming back into rule. So I'm just going to tell you, I got to really tap in though. But spiritually seeing, that's part of what I'm seeing. But I got to really go in and really see what I see, okay? But we'll do that on the next show, family. Y'all have a beautiful evening. It is now almost 2 o'clock in the morning. And I got to get my beauty sleep. Y'all have a good night.
Yes,
Love y'all, family.
Peace and blessings, family.
Peace and blessings. Love y'all.
I can't get that. Hold on.
Because your fingers too big.